Welcome back to Los Toros podcast, guys. It's a beautiful Saturday evening here in Douglasville, Georgia, the #1 Latino podcast in the world at the moment. 84 subscribers and counting.
It's still
all right,
climbing.
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean? We're climbing, bro.
10 views in 10 minutes. No, it was like 8 minutes, right? 10 views, 8 minutes?
And 5 of them were us, but who cares?
This is, I think, the 4th time Primo has been absent. But honestly, I like the shows without Primo. They go really well. So it's going to be another good one for y'all. Alright. Somebody, before we started recording, said that they got a little first date coming up a little later tonight. We won't reveal who it is just to respect their privacy. What are some tips for our audience out there, especially the guys in this younger generation that are struggling trying to impress women in general? What would y'all tell them so they have success in the field?
Who wants to go first?
I think a
first
good
date?
Yeah, for a first date. Good general advice: don't put that pussy on a pedestal. Have her be at your level and treat her like y'all have been friends for a long ass time. That means make jokes, be funny, make fun of them, belittle them, give them advice, be comfortable communicating with them, and say stuff that like wittingly pop into your head, and then that will create a smooth interaction the entire date.
Yeah.
I'll say I have to agree with that, Carlos. I want to piggyback off that when you said like act like your friend, bro. Just play it cool, man. You know, women love cool, calm, and collected. And I think you just play it cool and just like be natural. Like they'll love that way more than when you try too hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like act like you've been there before. You know what I mean? Act like you know how to be on a date.
Like,
Even if you like the girl a lot, just don't do that.
Yeah.
It's not all about her. It's just like you're just there to have a good time. If she wasn't there, you'd still be having a good time.
Exactly.
Just like you're
Once
just
they know that,
bring her in for the ride, and just make sure that ride is like.
Just like, imagine
Nice.
it's like one of them nights you want to go out, but you have nobody to go to, and you just hit up that one person, and they're like, oh, let's go. Just treat it like one of them nights.
Also,
Should I say your vibe?
Javai.
Okay.
Yeah, no tea, Javai.
Don't
Get
try
the big pen.
Don't try too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let it like all happen.
Yeah.
To add to what I said at first, set the tone. From the beginning, for the first moment you see the person you're going on a date on, let them know this is a date. Y'all ain't just hanging out. So maybe us being Hispanic, it's really easy, and I like to kiss them like on the cheek when I say hi to them, and that kind of sets the mood. Like hold hands immediately. Maybe grab the ass depending on like how the
As soon as you hug them for the
mood
first
is.
time?
Nah, depending on how the mood is. You know? You can read the
Carlos, you
room.
moving a little too quick.
That
I mean,
was morning.
hopefully they know it's a date. Like if you're going out, they should know it's a date. I mean,
Do
it
stuff
depends
that,
how you word everything before you even invite her out.
Yeah, do stuff that a friend wouldn't do.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about kissing on the first date?
I guess it really like for me, I really like a woman that's really reserved. You know, like really old school. Like
Kiss.
like I feel like women that nowadays they're too fast. They're easy.
I mean, y'all already know that I don't care if I fuck her the first date. That's fine with me.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather fuck on the first date than kiss, to be honest. You know what I mean?
I mean, so what you dating this person just to?
Nah, I would give them a chance even if they let me hit on the first night.
Yeah,
I would
for sure.
I would.
Nah, bro.
I'm
Cause
old
look, you just
school,
gotta be like,
bro.
bro, I just got it like that. I know you not like that, but I just got it like that. So I'm gonna give you
And
a
if
pass
y'all-
this one time.
If y'all fuck, if y'all have sex or kiss, that means that both of y'all wanted that to happen.
No, yeah, definitely. But
So, kind of not push it, but be the leading hand that makes that happen.
at the same time, bro, it's like if they'll do it with you, who else have they done it with, or who else won't they do it with? You
I
know?
don't give a fuck what they've done.
Facts.
I'm present at all moments. So,
But you can't control what they've done. You
No,
can
you can't.
control what they do.
and that's like not learning to forgive people.
Yeah. But
It's a
I'm
movie.
still old school, bro.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't want
I wanted
something
to-
that's been passed around too much.
I've been watching.
I agree with it, Donna.
So you'd rather go on a date and spend a couple hours and X amount of dollars to not get no coochie?
Yeah. But this has got to be like a person that I'm really pursuing.
And that's fine.
Like that I want to have something with. Like if it's just one of them dates and I know I just don't really want nothing that serious with her and it's just, probably like just to, kill time with her for the meanwhile, then I'm going to be like, hey, fuck this shit.
I'll kill
like,
time by myself. But I respect that 100%. And I respect the other person. Me personally. And that's why I say I respect that you stick to like your morals or the things that you like to do, and if the other person does that same thing, then I like them a little more.
Yeah.
Like they're not easy. Like I can't give them $1,000 and they'll do some crazy shit that they would never have thought of ever. If they're just like, no, I'm not like that, and they're like strong, like a strong personality, I respect that a lot and I like it.
Facts.
I like that too. Because it's hard to find people like that now. It's just like
I feel like people are
really
weak,
stand
especially
up
when
to,
it comes to money.
Yeah.
Just get money. And
So sorry. So let's say
they sell themselves.
let's say you you and this girl hit it off, right? She's very reserved. Y'all had a good first date. Fast forward down the line and y'all in a relationship. But say she's still reserved. Like you try, it's been 6 months, and she still doesn't want to have sex, right? She wants to meet her family and she wants to move in, but she doesn't want to have sex. If she does, she wants to have sex once or twice a month. And it's very bland, basic, missionary, no head.
Hello, missionary.
Take it to the street.
Then
I'll
what?
fuck her up.
No, I want to take to the streets. Look, as long as I know that she's not a thought, she's doing things with other people, then I'm good with it. But if I come to find out later that I got played stupid, bro, I'm fucking pissed, bro.
Like right before she was being a thought, and
and now she wants to play me for the dummy, bro, and then I get played for the dummy. Oh yeah, I would be so fucking pissed.
Again, respect that. And
that's when you OJ the bitch, bro.
Oh my God.
And when it comes to sex, that all changes once. Yeah, I feel like people who aren't that sexually experienced, when they don't explore like different stuff, once they're introduced to that stuff, it's like trying a steak for the medium rare for the first time. Like, whoa, what the fuck? This is way better than fucking well done steak. That great shit I've been eating for all my life.
Yeah.
Going back to the first kiss thing, I think it should always be attempted. Attempted at least.
I mean, I'm gonna attempt it, yeah. See how far she lets me go. That's what's gonna tell me like if I want to be with her. If she lets me go too far, bro, then I'm like, I don't want it.
Stuff. And if it works, if it works, then great.
Bro, if we go on the first day and she lets me hit, bro, later I know I don't want nothing serious with her. Like that's how I view it,
Yeah.
You might fall in love with that one though.
Might. Never know, bro.
And not even the pussy, just like, man, she got the pussy and she got the personality and all aspects of who she is. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But I can't be with her because she let me hit her.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro.
At that point, you gotta scratch that, bro.
What do y'all think are a cool environment, place to have a first date? I personally don't.
I like rooftops.
I like rooftops too.
Social places. I wouldn't say restaurants okay, but I feel like if it's just a restaurant,
it's not bad.
It's very limited.
I feel like you gotta do restaurant into like a little park scenic walk type thing, or
like that's why a lot of people use the movie dinner thing.
Yeah,
I think.
But even the movies is still.
I like the movie.
No, but like the movies to me is too much. Like we're not interacting.
No.
Yeah, facts
at all. And I think no one does, unless you're fucking weird and you're talking the entire time through the movie.
Bro,
which I've done before. It's just stupid.
That's why I like the Battery, bro. I think the Battery is a great place for a first date.
Yeah.
Because you have different restaurants and the space to like be able to walk. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like even if you guys are in a restaurant, you can have a drink in your hand, right? You guys can walk around. You know what I mean?
That's cool. I didn't
Talk.
think about that
They have benches. It's not like you're stuck sitting across from them at a table. You know what I mean?
That's what I've always done. This whenever I go to a restaurant date, I don't like sitting across from my date. I tell them that I want them next to me.
I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that too.
Always. I don't like that.
Only if I like them though.
Especially like, and if they're, why do you want to like sit next to me? because I want to be next to you. I don't want to like look at you eating all weird or you make faces the entire time.
No, what you gotta do, bro, is you sit down and then when she's sitting on the cross, you grab her menu and you just put it next to her. I'm like, come on.
Okay, the cross threw me off for a second.
The what?
The cross.
No, it's on the
cross.
Yeah, a cross. Yeah.
Okay, they're talking about Jesus.
No, bro.
Alright.
Just grab the menu and be like, come on.
I'll watch the next one. Come on, man.
But like I said, that's only if I like
It's not
it.
bad.
They gotta be pretty. Act down drunk.
Oh shit! Talking about the rooftops. I used to go to the second floor of Shake Shack in Buckhead repeatedly, bro. After that would be my first date spot, and at nighttime because they turned the lights on.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a
Yeah,
vibe.
then
I
you
went
have
there
the
once or
view.
twice back in college.
Yeah, I had like a year span where I would continue first dates at the same places. I would either do that or I would see a movie at the drive-in.
Starlight.
Call it by your name. Yeah, Starlight Drive-In, Moreland.
Mm-hmm.
The Hate You Give. I watched that movie like 4 times that summer.
Dude, the drive-in is actually a vibe, bro.
I love the
It's a
drive-in.
vibe. Back when
If y'all like to smoke and drink, then it's
yeah.
perfect. And then maybe like because that's the type of movie where you can actually do a little bit more than just stay because it's just y'all two.
You got your own space. Yeah, bro. I used to go to the drive-in my old Camry. Man, hot box it, have the bottle, have some snacks.
Oh yeah.
The back seat was already clear, bro. The windows was tinted, bro. That was
They got like all the restaurants on Moreland.
Uh-huh.
Like, right as soon as you get off the exit.
Yeah, bro. And I used to leave the car running the whole time because I'd be scared that my shit might gonna crank up.
I'm pretty sure
You
you
know
went.
what I
Then
mean?
you fucking left it.
I can
Yeah.
But no, they do have people walking around with jumper cables though. Like
Yeah,
from
they
the
do.
theater.
I
guess
think
a lot
I
of
think at
people
the end of the
do
movie they
Yeah.
start going around.
Mhm.
And I remember I think I consulted with you because you went to Moreland way before I did,
Mhm.
and I was scared about that. Like you leaving my car on the entire time. What the rules were? Should I leave it off and then turn on the radio? But yeah, on every time.
Yeah,
It's
I
perfect.
leave it on the whole time.
Best movie experience, Moreland. Or if not that, then a good close second would be like a theater where it's seater for 2 and they have the reclining seats and maybe you can order from a little menu in there for like more than just popcorn and stuff.
I've never been to that.
That's the
I've
vibe.
never been to those. I've been to like a sit-in
Tinseltown and Fayetteville is really good.
Tinseltown. Is there like a shower curtain around you guys?
Nah, unfortunately, no. But y'all all hugged up next to each other because it's made for 2.
You just hear the squeaking.
Yeah. What?
Oh, queefing.
Or farting. One of the
I think with Carlos, she's farting.
Bro, any other things to add to this little topic?
No, I don't think so, man. Just be yourself, play cool, be respectful, make her laugh. You know what I mean?
Be
Don't
you, have a
try
good
too
time.
hard. Yeah,
Mhm.
be yourself, man.
And do some cool
If she
shit.
doesn't like you for yourself, you're wasting your time
Mhm.
anyways. That's the best advice I'm gonna give, bro.
Yeah.
You know, why would you spend the rest of your life being somebody who you're not just to be with this
Oh
person?
yeah, that's just stupid. Doesn't make sense. A lot of people do that though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boys. I was driving, I think, on 85 North last week. Bro, do you know we missed MomoCon? It was like
Yeah,
last week.
we talked about it, bro.
You didn't tell me the dates. I don't know.
I said it was this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend every year.
Didn't hear that. Oh,
But apparently they cut out Monday this year.
that's stupid.
Yeah, it was only Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So we're forced into going to Dragon Con this year, Toros.
Yeah.
We're
I
gonna
think
be
it's
one of the
what,
special
September?
events. I didn't want to spoil it for fellow Toros, but we've been paid to go to Dragon Con. We'll be there all week. If y'all run into us, we'll be as ourselves,
For
as
real?
the Toros.
For real?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we will.
I have heard this.
The
I got
entire
it
week.
now. We will, yeah, that's right. We're gonna be at a block from the Hyatt Regency.
We're just so exclusive. We're just walking around doing autographs.
Can we talk about
For free.
the costumes that we're wearing then?
I was thinking about, is this too easy? Me going as Master Roshi?
Nah. Actually, yeah, that is too easy for you. Your fault.
Is it?
I'm just gonna.
Because you don't know how fucking all out people be going on these things.
Yeah,
they put
Have
in
you ever
money
been
and
to
time into their outfits.
Yeah, money and time into the outfits is one thing, bro. It's like, bro, people in these 3D printers, bro, you'll be like, holy shit, like did you used to
There are
work for them?
outfits
Yeah.
that would take literally all of us, not excluding one fucking person, that you need all of us to put the outfit together.
Mhm.
Like, let's say I hold the arm and I put it up to the body and we all put it together and the guy just stands there.
Yeah.
With like a bunch of fans around him.
Oh yeah.
It's cool shit. It's really,
cool.
Man, so them Halloween costumes ain't gonna do.
Yeah, bro.
Party City
Shit ain't
costumes.
me, bro. I'm gonna put on my fucking Akatsuki robe and call it a day.
Have you seen that? I returned that too late.
I kept mine, bro.
Nah, Ronaldo, you
Bro.
need a Blue Chew costume.
I pull up with a Speedo and 10 blue shoes. I like
Are
that.
you a blueberry or something? No. It's sponsored by Blue Chew.
Yeah. Lifetime sponsorship.
So Blue
Thank you very
Chew,
much.
if you sponsor us, that's what
Come on,
he's
Blue
going
Chew.
for.
Seriously,
James Bond.
listen. Y'all need to give me more. That's the only reason I got the honey
He's
cat
using
now,
your
because I'm
competitor.
out of Blue Chew. Okay, guys. Who the CEO,
Yeah,
bro?
promo
I'm gonna
code.
write his ass an email.
I don't know. You should, bro.
I really should. I need 100 a month. 100 a month,
Yeah.
What would
That's
your
what
promo
I'm
code
gonna
be?
stop.
That's the promo code.
Is it Mo Joker?
bro. The promo code is gonna be
El perrito.
I like Mo
Road
Joker.
Joker.
M.O. Joker.
Mo Joker.
Mo Joker 69. I don't know.
Road Joker.
Yeah.
R-O.
Road Joker. Yeah.
R-O
Yeah.
Joker.
Road Joker. Yeah. That's gonna be a promo code for 25% off your first shipment. But only if you get the highest package. That is how many a month? 14.
14? No, I think like 25.
I don't know. That's what I need. That's just expensive, bro.
Yeah, she's like, what? Over 100?
Yeah. And then they expire. That's what pisses me off. I would get it, but they expire, bro. Like kind of
Isn't
quick,
it a long
low
time?
key.
Really?
Like 3 months.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
They probably fucking lying on that to incentivize you to get more.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even
Damn.
want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is prescription. I mean, I get the chewing
a pill.
part. No, it's like a chewing. It says like blueberry. I can't remember.
I wonder
Is
if
it
it-
chewing?
Yeah.
That's why I call it blue
Oh, I
chew.
thought
I don't chew it though. I swallow it. 'Cause that shit tastes disgusting.
I thought it was
That ain't that
It's
bad.
like,
I
oh,
don't like chewing it. I wonder if
it's like a soft tablet. One of those that you can chew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Carlos, you think it would work if you snort it?
Fuck yeah, hit your system hella hard, bro.
Or like you know how the
These people are fucking
instructions.
sniffing the blue.
Bro, imagine if you, bro, you should try it next time.
It'll
bro.
go straight to your
You
heart.
gonna be walking around like a fucking horse.
Yeah, but my fucking nose is probably gonna be burning, bro.
It's alright.
You know how the instructions like take 30 to 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
But then low key, if you just ate, it has to be longer than that.
Mhm.
So my question is, what would be the quickest way, right? Say a girl just pulled up and she's like, I want it right now. And you're like, holy shit. You think, theoretically speaking,
You're gonna say
could
it.
you crush one up and like put it on your tip and it work?
I thought you were gonna say
No.
put it up there.
No?
So you gotta move
Oh
it.
my ass.
You gotta
I
move
think
it.
you gotta melt it down, put it in a needle, and shoot
Syringe.
that shit.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
the direct. It all goes to the blood eventually.
Or put it in some drops and put it in my ears so it goes straight to my brain.
Put it in your
bro.
eyes.
Do y'all who
That dude's eyes gonna be poking out
who
like
thinks that they actually? Well, let's say they just had to give themselves like some emergency vitamin A or something, and they had a little syringe. Who thinks they can actually inject themselves successfully?
Me. I've done it before.
The hair on?
Wait, with the hair on?
The hair on.
Hair
I mean, my
on.
veins
Hair
are
on.
my veins are pretty fucking.
I only
you know
have-
what I mean,
Oh, the hair
that shit
one.
right there. You
Oh,
see that?
back
yeah,
The college days?
in the college, yeah. I had only one.
I had took some, bro. Injecting yourself is actually very fucking scary, bro. I don't know if y'all ever did it.
I've never done veins, but I've done little stuff for other stuff that I've had to.
Nah, I did it. It
Yeah,
was after my.
No, I've done I eat fat.
No.
Intradermal, I think.
He's
it is.
got
I just grab the
diabetes.
fat and then I inject myself.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I had fucked my hand up after one fight. I think it was like my 5th fight or something.
Oh.
But my shit was fucked up for like a month. I could like barely
Hand?
make a
Your
face.
hand?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
a knuckle. To this day, this
Finger.
knuckle is like raised more than the other one.
Okay.
But
Advantage now.
it's they're called peptides, bro. BBC 157.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'm rejecting it.
and they were subcutaneous, so I'd have to like inject it like into my knuckle.
Oh, really? I've done it.
That shit
Like I
hurts.
said,
It did hurt a little bit, but I ain't gonna lie, I felt good after, bro. Like literally like within minutes.
did
I
nothing
could,
for me. I've even stored
it gave me like
BPC 157.
yeah, but
because they had nasal sprays.
That's just topical though, bro. You have to put it on the site
As long as it gets inside. I've done, like I said, nasal sprays, and I've done injections.
to what though?
The interdermal. So not the skin. I think this is the dermis.
Okay. I mean, I don't. It depends. I see.
Right under.
Apparently, it works. I can say it works really good for
I know.
ligament damage, but I don't know about like widespread. You know how you would get it to the best spot or whatever.
And I bring up the question just because I think I have shitty veins. I have one reliable vein that is always my go-to, but I don't know how many times I would like miss it until I finally got it.
Is your dick veiny, bro?
I was actually gonna answer that. I would say I don't give a fuck. No, that wouldn't be an option. It's just the one vein that I'm
My shit gets veined, bro. I got one reliable vein on my dick, bro.
I got like fucking 3, bro.
Would that be the first one you go to?
Oh yeah, I got one big one that splits into two small ones.
I got one right now.
I gotta inject this right now. Pull up my favorite porn and let's go.
Bro, I can never do that shit, bro. Like, even just going to, like, the doctor, bro, and they be doing that shit, I'd be like,
Oh, I hate that shit,
Does
bro.
anyone look away or who's
Oh, I look away.
I have to
always
look,
away.
bro, because if I look
Nah.
away, I'm like, nah, because then I don't know.
I'll
what to
look
think
away.
about.
I used to, but now I just look right.
But I just hate the feeling, bro.
I do too. This is like a fucking pinch, bro.
Let me tell y'all. So, did you have to say something?
Last time I got an injection, it's for my ACL surgery, bro. Shit was that long.
Oh, they put that shit in your needle?
In my knee. I looked away.
That shit
bro.
went through
That
your
shit
knee.
hurt.
Why was it that big?
Hurt like a bitch because for my surgery.
Why was it that big?
I don't know,
They
but it was
gotta
that
get in
fucking long.
Was it thicker than a regular needle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shit.
And that
What
shit-
were they putting in?
Something to like numb it while they put me in the surgery, but that shit.
Those needles are big, yeah.
Were you out?
No, I was awake.
Yeah,
You
they
should've
do
been
it
like,
when
first
you're
For the
awake.
surgery, no, for the surgery, I was asleep.
You should have been like, before you put that needle in me, you gotta know me.
Bro.
This is my name, this is my last name. I
Nah,
was born here, raised over here.
I saw it and I had to look away. I closed my eyes. I couldn't see that shit going in my knee.
No, I know that, bro.
Yeah.
Whenever I get blood tested before every fight, and I always gotta look away, bro. I hate that shit so much.
They
Bro, it's just the knowing that fucking
And
needle.
bro,
yeah.
and no, what gets
I
me
think
is when
it's
I
pretty-
see the hose, bro. When I see my blood, I'm like,
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was
oh
just
my
about to
god, like how much are you taking? What the fuck?
It's either the
To
needle.
me, it's not the blood. To me, it's
It's
just
the needle or the
feeling
blood.
Yeah.
and knowing.
It's
Like,
And I literally asked him, I was like, how much do you think this is? And she was like, maybe like 3 tablespoons tops.
Yeah, so much.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Have any of
What do we
y'all
got?
given blood?
How many liters do we have in our
I
body?
have no idea. That's a good
I'm gonna
question.
say
Oh, look it up, please. Kevo, do your job.
6. I think we have like 6 liters of blood.
That sounds
Either 4 or 6.
that's
one of the
pretty
two.
accurate.
Approximately 5.
Okay.
Cool. Depends on the person, obviously.
Yeah. So do you think if people are like obese that they have more blood or less?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of fat. Is there blood flowing through that
Gonna
fat?
stab you, bro.
Probably so.
Let me watch my back.
Stab and pull out the notepad.
Probably so, but I don't think that much. I think of a mosquito. The big fat ones are full of blood.
Bro, have y'all ever killed a mosquito?
Yeah.
And then there's fucking blood everywhere, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, bitch, you took that from me. What the fuck?
Hey, you know what's crazy? They call it a
Revenge.
bitch because the ones that bite you is the female.
Yeah.
Female, yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't know
And they
that.
use our blood to reproduce, to make the eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I love how everything is so useful. I saw a picture,
Yeah.
I think, like of a McDonald's burger that was decomposing. Mold ended up growing after months. And from there, started sprouting like moss or something, some vegetative life.
So Carlos,
Everything works perfect.
there's a mosquito out there, or a couple mosquitoes with your
With
DNA
young
out
kids, bro.
Dude, bro, I saw this post.
You're not getting any of this.
It was like this farmer, bro, was saying that he started to feed his chickens expired yogurt that was sour, and
There has to be some strategy here.
And they started to like produce double the eggs, bro.
Ooh, I believe it.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know, I feel like their biome probably works different.
This is the type of scientific research that our government money should be going towards.
I know.
Not just testing why chimpanzees are gay when they do cocaine.
Right. No, literally, bro. I agree.
We're testing if our hats actually work. Like,
Right.
oh, what the fuck?
I'm a scientist at NIH or something, and I see like this on TikTok. I'm like, guys, I know where we're going this week. Group project to Cincinnati, Ohio. Check out Dave's farm.
That is pretty interesting.
So, all right, a couple little things off what we just said. I had one of those needles, and they are big and thick, put into my leg when they were trying to take a biopsy of something to see if I had an infection during some stuff. And that's when they gave me, well, not the only time, but they gave me medicinal fentanyl or hospital fentanyl.
La fentanila.
And I didn't feel anything. So I can't relate 100% with you, Kevin. I just felt like something was like going like that to me, like poking me really hard. And then they were struggling to get the sample. They're like, man, it won't come out. I had a big clot in my leg.
Ooh.
They were struggling, but whatever. I was still fucked up. Like after we got back to the room, I was like, yeah, this is awesome. And before then, I used to have like every 2-3 months, I had to get blood drawn just to check how I was doing. Regular checkups for regular blood work and other little things. So I got used to getting my blood drawn, and I eventually just started looking at it. I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna be doing this like every couple months and being a bitch. But this one time, this big Russian lady, who was my regular, but I don't know what was going on with her this day. I would get about 4 little vials, usually when I got my blood work done. She stabbed me. We're like bottle 3 in, and then the 4th one rolls off the fucking table.
Oh.
So she doesn't have the butterfly, which they don't have to hold it. She has the one that you have to hold and then keep changing the tubes. And she reaches down to get the vial that fell on the floor. Her hand, she didn't keep it still. She moved it and she went right through my vein, and it felt so it felt like I just tasted like metal immediately in my mouth, and I just like felt like someone plucked like a guitar string inside my body. And then she went up, she was like, oh my God, and she immediately pulled it out. Are you okay? I'm like, yes.
How's the eye started?
I would be like, you stupid bitch.
That shit probably shocked her fucking nervous system.
It did.
Commie bitch.
She finished a little higher up on the vein, and she paused and everything, and I understood, but I like went into shock for a second because it hurt so, not that bad, but just weird. Like it was like a sensitive little
I'd have made
vein.
a fucking scene, bro.
And it fucking swelled up, bro, for like a week. It was just like black.
Oh my
like
God.
Like I got bruised really bad in my vein.
Jesus.
Wow, that's blood just going out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of you.
She'd be like,
She probably hit my she probably hit her nerve or a muscle after she went through, I think.
Probably
Yeah, that shit hurt. But look at me, I made it. Alright, next topic. What shows are y'all watching right now? I seen
Pornhub.
He's on
Which
page
show?
100.
Oh my God.
How far do y'all go when y'all are checking? Do you do the front page, or you go to like a category or a specific
I go
course?
to the search bar.
Yeah,
Fuck
always
the pages,
search bar, bro.
Search bar who?
Oh, I
Like,
have
if you were doing it tonight, who would it be?
Homemade.
Latinas.
Big booty Latinas?
I got my names, bro. I got my list of names that I rotate through.
I respect that, bro. I used to have a couple names like, damn.
Gina Valentina.
This is the terms who I'm feeling, bro. Eliza
her.
tomorrow. I'll marry that bitch, bro. But I really don't.
Yeah. You wild, bro.
This is
She could have
tall,
So fine.
tall,
bro.
skinny Hispanic bitch, bro.
Mhm.
Boy, she'll deep throw your
Eliza
fucking forearm, bro.
Oh, why is
That
it
boy
hard?
Kevin
I just
closed his
researched
eyes
it.
when he said, "Oh," he was like, "Mm-hmm."
For later, Carlos.
Eliza Ibarra.
Yeah. She's good. She has.
Eliza.
She's got content, bro.
Yeah.
And her attitude is really cool. I know that sounds stupid, but bro, porn stars with like really
Like she
girly
loves.
attitudes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like people who are
Slutty,
don't-
bro.
Yeah, just slutty, bro. They're not ashamed to be sluts.
I love
like,
that.
You know what? I like you.
Who doesn't love? I think that's
I like
the most
you.
I like a proud
Yeah.
slut.
an attractive. The most attractive quality when having sex is someone that's enthusiastic. Like they just love
Yeah.
your dick. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
worship it.
Yeah.
Worship it.
For sure.
For Carlos getting freaked out over here.
You
I feel like Carlos got a dark room in his house full of whips.
A dark room.
Whips and chains.
He's got a bondage room, bro.
I wouldn't be opposed to any of that. I've never done it, but one day it will be explored.
Bondage
swings
bag.
The bondage bag.
How would I use that?
You can tie a bitch up. You can gag a bitch. You can,
Did you say body bag?
a
No,
bondage bag.
the kink bag, bro.
The kink bag. You
Got all the restraints
yep,
in it.
All the restraints. You got your rope, your cuffs, your gag.
Y'all watch too much porn. How did I know all that?
Hey man, I had a girl tell me to buy them, bro.
For real?
And I only ever use them on her because I feel weird emptying out this fucking duffel bag of fucking dog collars and handcuffs, bro.
Ronaldo, you sound like an amateur. You leave that shit slightly open in the corner when you're with
Bro, you
someone
might
else.
as well start your own fucking Pornhub channel, bro.
Nah,
Like
bro.
sounds.
That shit's literally
It's the only
They
fan.
literally still smell brand new. They're like still stiff. I haven't even used it, bro. It's like some Velcro cuffs. I had a girl tell me she sent me the Amazon link and I was like, buy this for the next time I come over. I say less.
I don't know if I
Say less.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's a freaky nigga.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like
Ooh, wee.
That was a Swanee. That was a Swanee girl, bro.
Bondage,
Like
you
last
said?
year.
Yeah, the bondage expert.
We done summoned him, bro.
I hear some
We
freaked out
summoned
shit going on.
Hey,
Bond, do you
Josh,
say? Here,
Josh,
Yeah.
we need a pros advice. If we could just get one bondage or BDSM item, what should we get?
Oh goddamn, that's a good question. All
What's
of
your
it.
favorite?
All of it.
My favorite. I like to be blindfolded, spit on, slapped. Hell yeah! I degrade me, bitch. I'm a whore.
Oh, okay, get out of here. Get out of here,
Yeah,
bro. We're talking about the girl, bro.
yeah.
Not us.
He wanna be spit on.
You the freaky
That
motherfucker.
He likes to be dominated. He likes to be the sub, bro. Nah, I can't be the sub, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the dog.
You're not gonna tie me up.
Oh God.
I'll choke the shit out of you.
All right, don't even think. Answer it. Who's been spit on?
What?
I
You
mean, I spit in my mouth.
can spit
Hey,
on
no
my
shit.
You said it right. My dick's been spit on.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk. If I had it done, and I don't know if I would let it get. Maybe I would say it. I'm not have no shame. Like I said that one time, I licked the butt. Just lick the butt.
wait.
That's all that happened.
I never heard you say that.
We
bro.
said that
Hold
in
on,
the
hold on.
podcast.
So you licked the butt?
I didn't take anything of my stuff out. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with eating the booty, Carlos.
Yeah, boy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Y'all nasty, boy.
Daniel's agreeing. Like, yeah, boy.
It strengthens your immune system.
Oh,
bro.
Oh, God. Either that or you wake up with a fucking sore throat.
Oh hell no.
Or wake up with the flu.
That boy gonna have to get his tonsils removed.
She didn't wash it good enough.
Good thing for me, they already removed.
Yeah.
They show hard. I forgot.
I mean, we can't let this opportunity
He was like
pass.
5. bro.
Yeah, bro.
Why?
He had hella infections.
Yeah, bro. Hella ear infections.
You know.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hospital in
I
and
know that
out.
was-
I remember, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Weakling.
All
man.
right, but
Damn it.
you brought it up, so we can't let this pass. What did you do once you got the spin in your mouth? You like shot at her? Did you swallow it?
I spit it back in her mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the only right answer.
But-
Let's be honest, bro.
But still, it's like,
Oh,
it's not like- it's not
you
like
trying
she-
to play like that.
It's not like she like we were kissing and I felt the blob just come in. I was just like,
So she was like,
nah.
so y'all were kissing and you
She
felt
went
her
back
like
and-
just let her in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would have.
So I had like
I would have grabbed her.
she was on.
Don't ever do that shit.
She was on top of me, so I just flipped her back over and just put her back in her fucking mouth. I was like, I ain't swallowing that shit.
Good move. I like that one.
I would have been disgusted. I would have been, get the fuck up off of me.
Hey, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I'd probably just do that.
Yeah.
Bro,
Or, I don't know. I don't think I spit it out. I don't think I swallowed it either. Probably spit it out then. I'm like,
just held it in your mouth, Carlos.
No, yeah, I would have spit it out.
Speaking,
Your move is, I think, ideal. What I would do in that situation.
The best thing you can do. But speaking of the topic,
I just hope, like, man, don't fucking come back with this shit.
Nah,
Keep this
no,
shit going.
I
I'm not
would've got
staying
out.
in my mouth.
I would have got out, went to the bathroom, spit this shit out. Would have been like, don't ever fucking spit in my fucking mouth.
I think you end that situation like a good slap. You're like, okay, we're fucking moving to something else.
Lord.
no, but touching on the subject, have y'all seen the movie Sinners?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw it last
Slightly.
week.
So, do you know the scene? I don't know if you know this.
Oh,
There's a scene where the girl, she gets turned to a vampire,
It was right before, right?
and she's like, she's about to have sex with Michael B. Jordan. And she's like, she's drooling, bro. She's drooling.
Mm-hmm.
She's a vampire, and she like Watson's blood, so she's like literally drooling. And she's like, "Do you want some?" And he's like, "Yeah." And it's literally bro, it's a whole fucking.
It looks like a dog.
It looks like a dog, just like, bro. Like imagine
After it
someone
overflows.
imagine someone just poured like a shot glass of spit into your mouth, and like and I was reading like that was real, bro. Like she literally, she has some corn syrup in her mouth, and she literally like spit into Michael B. Jordan's mouth, bro. And like that was real. It wasn't fake. And what's crazy is the girl is Josh Allen's fiance.
Yeah.
Josh Allen is the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, bro. Boy, you know, I'd be like, why the fuck are you spitting in another man's mouth? You my fiance.
But you know, that's why I couldn't do
I couldn't date no
The actors are singing, bro.
That's the point. It's very hard, especially if you're a beautiful woman. You're gonna be cast as roles.
You're gonna be cast.
Gonna do like
you're gonna have sex
freaky
scenes.
shit.
Yeah.
Can never
There's no way
be me.
around it, bro.
that's what brings in the money. That's what they do.
Bitch gonna be a bitch. Gonna be a killer, gonna be a killer. That's how you need to know. Ain't no way around it.
Come on, Carlos, start
I don't
singing.
know the song. Keep going.
Ain't no way around
You don't know the
it.
song for real?
This 2012,
Come on, Carlos.
2011.
This is future.
This freshman year of high school, bro. How do you not know this?
No. What's the name of the song?
No, it wasn't freshman year of high school. We were like still in
freshman.
middle school.
For real?
Yeah.
Hoes gonna be
Hey,
hoes.
crazy.
I don't even know. This was what fucking mixtape was this, bro?
Like one of his first ones.
Yeah.
Nah.
Ain't no way around it. Yeah, man. Shout out Future, bro. Atlanta legend. Future Hendrix.
Sensation. Alright, so the shows. Oh, he's gonna watch them. I finished it already. Season 3, and they're making season 4 apparently. Season 3 did not go that well. Season 1 was 10 out of 10. Season 2 maybe dropped to a 9. Ted Lasso. Pretty sure you heard of it.
I love that show, bro.
What do you think about season 3 though?
I loved it.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought the writing just got sloppy.
I still liked it though.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I didn't.
Nice.
And I'm gonna watch season 4 when it comes
I
out.
like it.
And it's literally like the whole premise of the show is like kill him with kindness.
Yeah, it was.
The guy was fucking perfect. I love
Mhm.
when Sam's dad was confronting him or giving him some advice about that Nigerian guy who double crossed him and was like making his life hell. He's like,
Yeah.
don't worry about that, son. No revenge. It's like get forward on him. It's like go forward. Don't go back and do stupid shit.
Yeah, in the end, he made it to the national team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I really don't get why they're making a 4th season. It wrapped up.
Yeah, it wrapped
very
up
well.
just fine. Yeah, I don't see the
Bro,
point.
But I get it. I get it's money.
Can I shout out one of my favorite shows of all time? I don't know if y'all
Please.
watched it, bro. Spartacus. Ever seen it?
I watched season 1 and I think
Two.
stopped in 2. And I watched it because of you, but I just forgot.
You didn't like
It's
it?
been years. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Very. Stars produced it.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen some of it.
That's just
Bro,
hell.
that's just like watching a fucking porno with
Every episode is damn near a porno, bro. It's like gladiator / porno.
It's
Every
like
fucking
old school
episode,
shit,
bro.
I
I remember
one of the first episodes I ever saw of it was like the lady was like going through the slaves
Yeah.
and she was like, I want him.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, why she want him? And then they fucking show like a fucking like view. I was like, that dirty bitch.
Bro, it's yeah. I remember it was my freshman year at GSU, bro. I had just got my wisdom teeth taken out and they gave me a whole bunch of perks. And I remember I was binge watching like season 2 and 3 off the Perks for like 5 days straight, bro. I was just like, that shit was, that's the best sleep I ever had in my life, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you be chilling mad hard off them Perks.
I can hear the perfect.
I gotta get my removed.
That's funny.
They be hurting?
A little bit.
You always school about that time.
What?
20?
Oh, the wisdom tooth? Oh,
yeah, about that time, bro.
Hey, do you
Because I know they start fucking at your bottom row, right?
Yeah.
They start pushing them in.
My front, bro, I had braces in middle school. My fucking teeth were perfect, and then my wisdom teeth came in and it pushed my bottom row. And
It's usually
it's called crowding.
Yeah, my two front teeth out here. They
You
like,
still have yours, Adonis?
No, I had to go get them taken out, bro. They were hurting so bad because
Boy,
they were growing in.
bro.
My teeth were like this, and they were growing in
Like
this.
diagonally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Mine were too,
Oh,
bro.
bro,
Mine were
and I
too.
went like 2-3 years like that, trying to let it go. Like I'm gonna just let them grow out, bro. No, that pain, bro. I
That
got
pain is
tired,
not-
bro. I couldn't even swallow.
You don't even
bro.
eat, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't
know.
swallow my own spit, bro.
Do y'all
I
get
was-
chipmunky after the removal of them?
Yeah.
Cool.
You just taste blood for like days.
Real?
Bro, every time you
Oh,
swallow.
shit, that makes sense, yeah.
Well, and then they were telling me don't eat your first few days, bro. Like I got out of surgery.
Liquid diet.
The first, like as soon as I got out of surgery, actually Josh was the one who brought me home. That shit was funny. As soon as like he dropped me off, bro, I just got on the couch and I knocked out. And then it's like the next day when I woke up, I just started eating, bro. I was like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. I'm hungry, bro.
Just position in your mouth, right? Keep it at the front mostly.
Yeah, it didn't hurt. Like the surgery didn't hurt. It like honestly, I would say what really hurt.
The removal?
No, was when they were growing. That's when that shit really fucking hurt.
I know, bro.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
like a pain, like back here, bro. You're just like, fuck. It's like an itch that you can't scratch.
Yeah.
I've
bro.
never had that pain.
Yeah.
Actually, everyone in my family all have their wisdom teeth. We all have pretty straight teeth.
That's
I'm never
good.
gonna get them removed. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
It might be genetic. I don't know.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't get it removed. I don't see the point. I didn't want to get it removed, but that shit just, bro. When they start hurting, bro, they start hurting.
It's like
you
my
can't swallow. You don't even want to.
My appendix just burst.
Nothing.
I just go through the pain.
Yeah.
If it hurts, get rid of it. There's no point. It's funny that Ronaldo brought up watching a really good show while he was on opioids. What was it? Opiates.
Opiates. I'm an opiate addict.
Opiates. We are the Toros are opiate addicts. We admit it
Speak
now.
for yourself.
Yeah.
I speak for all of us. So,
Sex addict, not
the
opiate
show.
addict.
Oh, and I just started watching it this week. The Wire. Who hasn't watched that? It's an HBO show. It's the one that came right after The Sopranos. I don't know if it's the same maker, but same sort of premise, but it takes place in Baltimore. It's all about the drug trade. And it's like The Sopranos in that it's very realistic and like first person sort of thing, but it's not as much of a drama. It shows you the real life of police officers and the life of the drug dealers. Even season 4, which I think is my favorite, is the lives of little kids that grow up in the ghetto and what they have to go through. And I think at the end, one of the little kids kills one of his friends. It's super fucking good. It's got Idris Elba. I think it's Michael B. Jordan's first role. Bring him back up. A bunch of like actors that you guys will recognize. It's from the early 2000s, and I swear to God, it might be in my top 3 shows of all time. And I feel like I've consumed some really good quality shit in my life. It's really good. I'm watching it again, and I think it's better. I watched The Sopranos maybe 2 years ago again. I think maybe for the 3rd time. I literally watched just the subtitles while I was on the plane because I didn't have shit to do. I didn't have any books, nothing. So I watched the first and half of the 2nd episode with just subtitles, and I was like, damn, this show is so fucking good. And I had to watch it all over again when I got back home.
Well, you know what show you should watch?
I think The Wire might be better though.
Prison
I'll
Break.
let y'all know.
Prison
Break was fire.
Oh,
bro.
with the guy that looks like me.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. He's
What you
gay,
said?
so yeah.
Well, yeah, you said that. Yeah, you said
It
that.
is gay.
I've never watched the show yet. It said he
No,
looks
it-
like you.
My real life is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, real
Michael
life is gay?
Schofield,
Yeah.
bro.
Michael Schofield.
Oh, well, I guess I forgot that part.
But yeah, no, it's a good ass show, man.
Yeah, Prison
They
Break
got
was
a
fire.
bunch of seasons, right?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Not really.
It's on
Yeah,
Netflix.
they got shit. They got more than enough. I know that much.
It's on the topic, bro.
Good show. Good show.
What is y'all's favorite drug show?
Drugs.
Ooh. I think
Power.
The Wire.
Power. Got
Y'all seen Power?
That's
Power.
It was good. I give like an 8 overall.
The last season was
Yeah, I started getting annoyed with the annoying characters. Like they wrote them extra annoying, and I like that overall of a character that like this guy is annoying or this guy's the top guy. You know how they like really get in character and they keep that going as if that's a part of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that, but when like the annoying parts of them just get a little too consistent every scene that they're in, I don't like that. And the little kid.
Yeah,
Tariq, boy.
I can't. His acting is
give him
okay. It's alright.
Sad face.
But-
Fuck Tariq, bro.
But
Yeah.
just
You
him,
done
just
killed my
seeing
nigga
him,
Fantasma.
I feel like I
Show.
just pushed that nigga off. Like I'm by this shit. You ain't hard. And he killed his dad right at the end.
Yeah.
He killed Fantasma, bro.
They let his
I fuck with the
sorry
show.
ass kill the main character. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I don't know what
Yeah,
the
that
writers
was
were
whack,
thinking.
bro.
Man.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to milk the fucking spin-offs that they had
yeah.
planned
Yeah.
after, bro.
The
But they
books.
stopped
The
worrying
books.
about
Yeah.
the fucking actual show. You know what I mean?
Who's checked out the other Power spin-offs?
I haven't.
Nah,
I think
nah.
no.
There's more than one though, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
heard
like 3 of them.
Yeah, I heard Raising Kanan was alright.
Raising Kanan.
50's
50's
Cent's
character?
character. It's a prequel.
Oh.
Yeah, and then Tommy has a spin-off in
Spin-off.
Chicago. I wanna
Really?
say. Yeah.
Tariq.
Tommy was one of the characters that
And
getting
then-
annoying. Just doing the same. He
Yeah.
just kept fucking up the same way.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
you gotta love Tommy though, bro.
I love
He was
Tommy.
fine.
Why you lying to me, Ghost?
Ghost is holy.
I love a ghost.
Good show. I fuck with it. Y'all gotta check out The Wire. Y'all would love it. It's really, really good.
But Snowfall was a
Oh.
close second.
Oh yeah, Snowfall, bro.
Snowfall is a close
fuck.
second.
That's a damn good show too.
Frank
You
and
seen
Saint.
Snowfall?
You gotta watch Snowfall,
Takes
bro.
place in like the 80s, 90s in LA, bro.
It takes place in a true setting.
Yeah. Dude who introduced fucking crack to LA,
It's
bro.
like so y'all see.
That's a good
That's
ass
a
show.
That's really.
Yeah, I might look at it.
Yeah,
There's
bro.
actually a show in Paramount. I don't know the name of the show.
Oh,
But it's
watch the show.
about a guy that works in the oil
This
field,
is
bro.
the cast for The Wire.
I was showing y'all the cast, so maybe it'll motivate y'all to watch the show.
Yeah, bro.
Mine-
Snowfall is like when the government had introduced crack cocaine into the minority neighborhoods in the 80s, bro.
That shit
That's
actually
crazy.
happened,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
That
crazy.
actually happened.
Wait,
They did that shit
Say
strategic.
that.
Yeah.
Say that one more time, so our audience can learn a little if they've never heard of this.
The CIA planted crack into low-income / black neighborhoods in urban populations in the 80s, especially Los Angeles, in a plot to destroy their families and fuck up the future generations, bro.
Fucking worked a lot.
It worked.
You know, I was listening to music with my mom in the car the other day. A little side note, she was like, "Damn, man, you listen to some good music." I'm like, "Yeah, mom, you know." And a little ways after we were listening, almost home, she was like, "Why?" Because I kept skipping over like the modern stuff, and she was like, "Why do they just talk about stupid shit and fucking and sex?" I'm like, "I don't know, mom. Maybe because whoever is like in charge of most of these production companies is just, and maybe successfully has some sort of topic or way that they want to influence the youth, and it's working really well. They just keep fucking pushing shit that doesn't really matter, that's temporary, that's like all surface, and that's what all they care about because it sells money and it kind of corrupts the way that people live, so that it pushes them into more ways to consume and spend money." She's like, "You know what? I agree 100%. Yeah, you're right. That is happening." I'm like, "Yeah." It's a little sad, but yeah. I skip over the songs, but I like the songs. They sound good.
Bro, yeah, that's a good ass topic. Like, you know, how they released that too. You know, the fucking CIA actually ran an experiment on people too.
MK Ultra experiments.
No, they put LSD on the bread in one
The
town,
bread.
and they were like seeing what this
They
would do
did.
to people.
When did the Berlin Wall go down early 90s, late 80s. Look this up. Do your job.
When did the Berlin Wall go down? Ronald Reagan's
During the entire
late
Cold
80s.
War, our government, and I bet maybe the Soviet Union also, they did a lot of experimenting to try to understand what the mind is, how you can influence the way people think and do their stuff. They were trying to create like a super soldier, basically. And they used drugs, they used animals, they used torture. They did illegal, extreme shit for a long time.
I think what people need to realize, bro, is that our government is really screwed up. Like
evil.
It's evil as heck, and
Still.
people and
Most are.
I'm
There's
not
always
saying it was.
corruption.
I'm saying it is.
It is, yeah.
And people want to think that the United States is there to help people, but no.
They're
the
just
United
so
States is there to
lazy.
be United States
Bro.
for themselves.
It went down November 9th, 1989, the Berlin Wall. I don't think it was the official date, but more or less the end of the Cold War.
Bro, y'all ever heard them stories about immigrants trying to get into the U.S. and they get caught by ICE, females, bro? And they're like, oh, we gotta take you to the doctor, because when you go to jail, they take you to like a nurse or whatever, right? And I've read stories and I've seen videos of women who got caught at the border and they went to go see a doctor, a U.S. doctor, and they woke up without a uterus, bro.
What?
Yeah.
But you know that's not even crazy, because it's like even when Biden
Treat
was
people
letting
like
all the
puppets.
people in,
Fuck.
like with the immigration and everything that was going on, and people were just coming in like just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, a bunch of kids went missing,
Yeah, that too. Yep.
and like how did they go missing? And that, but
Child
and you know what's
trafficking, bro.
crazy? It's come back that he's been doing child trafficking,
Mm-hmm.
and still nothing has been done about it. That he's even caught up with it, and it's just like it's
Nothing's
still
gonna
nothing.
happen,
Is
so,
Child
unfortunately.
trafficking.
And we know that.
trafficking. Who are these fucking uteruses getting sold to? Let me ask you that. That's
The
the bigger
millionaires?
question. The fucking trannies.
It's
yeah.
That's
Bro,
a good
it's
shout,
just
yeah.
crazy that there's a market for
Yeah.
human body parts. And I'm not talking about like hospitals like
It's just disgusting,
blackweb.com.
bro.
Let me see what's for sale. No, like it goes to other places.
Way deeper than that.
It's not like it's going for a good cause.
No, it's not.
Maybe someone's eating this shit. Who knows? But it's some
You know,
weird
and
fucking
that's
shit.
that devil
Ritual
shit. You
shit,
know,
bro,
that's just
yeah.
been going on since the beginning of time, since slave times, bro. You know, like
Mhm.
slave owners used to eat their slaves, bro. Use their blood for fucking like anti-wrinkle cream, bro. People have been eating minorities. People have been eating people since the beginning of time, bro. Thinking that it'll
Yeah.
give them some kind of benefit.
Yeah.
And that's that devil, bro. That's that devil.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all heard of they haven't talked about it too much, but one of the people in the administration, I think, said that auto pen the signatures for Biden near the end of his term, or maybe the entire term,
A
lot of them- a
Yeah.
lot of them were done by Nancy Pelosi.
Mm-hmm. They're forced,
Yeah.
bro.
Nothing's gonna happen to Nancy either.
This man couldn't even stand on a podium and speak to you competently, bro.
The fact that he has stage 4 prostate cancer, he had that during his term.
And they
He
knew
gets
about it.
checked,
They
like,
knew
He's
about
the
it,
fucking
bro.
president.
Mm-hmm.
They're just releasing it now, but he had that shit during his presidency.
Bro, it's just our government is just wild, bro. Because it's like,
It's some crazy
how come if I go and forge a signature, I'll be in jail right now, bro.
Mhm.
Right.
No doubt about
Right.
it, bro.
No doubt about
I
But
put you
this
in jail.
guy, like publicly, bro, you're taking care of a whole, like the whole country.
I wish you were
You're holding everybody's
bitches.
lives in like jeopardy, and then you're going and doing certain things like this
Why aren't we
just for your
protesting
own benefit.
that
Or-
shit? I want everyone around the White House, like, well, no, I guess not the White House, wherever fucking Biden lives at now, fucking angry about that shit. But
Yeah.
they protest the dumbest shit, like shit that doesn't matter
Yeah.
or is not true.
Y'all remember?
They probably get paid. A lot of the protests that happen in like
Well, most
recent
of these
history.
protests and the other things that happen are
Are
being
fake.
enforced by other people that have power. You know,
Yeah,
they're the
countries
ones, yeah,
too, bro.
yeah, they're the ones running it just to get the attention off of what we really need to focus on.
What were you gonna say, Captain?
I said, y'all remember when cocaine was found in the White House?
Yeah.
When Biden
That's
was-
Hunter Biden,
yeah,
bro.
with his fucking
That's
son,
Hunter.
yeah.
And nothing
And they didn't do
happened
shit about it.
Yeah,
And bro, y'all, Trump just put
that's the
a
highest
block
level of corruption.
on, I think Harvard University. You know, Harvard is federally funded. and he just blocked their funding for international students. Because apparently all Harvard's been doing is bringing in international students who hate the United States. And they've been like rallying, trying to radicalize all these people, like, you know, the pro-Palestine people, the fuck America people. It's like, why are we bringing in people who hate the
Bro, you know what's going on right now?
I really like
you know what? Literally, you know what the last fucking term was trying to do, bro? Literally, I feel like it was a Trojan horse.
Yeah.
Like literally bring it down. From
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, and it's just like.
Also, in that respect, it was a test.
This might sound like racist or anything, bro, but it's like me coming into the United States and trying to tell people, you need to learn Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I telling you to learn Spanish? I'm in your country.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I shouldn't be telling you to learn Spanish.
Right.
I should be learning English instead.
Yeah.
It's your
Respectfully.
country.
Yeah.
Respectfully, facts.
You know what I mean? That's just the truth of the matter is, bro. You don't.
And that's what's been happening, bro. It's like people expect Americans to learn Spanish or learn a different language or accept them just because they're from somewhere else. It's like, no, like you came here for a better living.
You're in America.
You're in America. Learn the
better
language
for worse. You know what I
to
mean?
better yourself.
Yeah.
It's just like, it ain't gonna go your
We all
way.
Hispanic too.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And all of our parents are first
Yeah.
generation
Yeah.
Hispanics, bro. Citizens.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go into somebody else's house
And tell
bargain
them,
orders, bro.
clean up for me after.
Exactly,
Like,
bro.
nah.
Do this for me. No, you go in there.
Expect them to adapt to you.
You respectfully after you eat, hey, I'm gonna wash my dish.
Yeah.
Like, let me wash my dish. That's how it's supposed to be, you know? Because you're here.
It's all about love. Just
Yeah.
it's not about getting your way. I think the selfishness is one of the big problems of why nothing ever works out. It's me, and that's not how things work. Because there's fucking 3 other people and 2 over sitting on the couch. It's not just you in the world. It doesn't work that way. I think it was also a good test because at the start of that last term was the COVID thing. They tested a lot of little shit and it worked really great. It showed how fucking compliant and bitches the mass population of the fucking world is. I'm not gonna lie. I don't hate it, but in the back of my head, when I see people, and it's mostly old people, so I'm very sympathetic, and I understand even if they're not old, why. Because in their mind, it's the truth of why they still do it. People who still have masks on now, maybe it's a little sadness I feel for them. I don't, because they're scared. It's like, why? You bought the entire thing, and now you're still like scared to live. It's all been a lie,
You know
and
what's
you bought
crazy?
it.
Supposedly a new variant just came out of COVID that is really damaging to your lungs.
The Diddy variant.
No,
I know what you mean.
like bro, like the people that are literally that were in the last term are still trying to do like things through the back, bro. And it's just like